Hey YouTube, I just wanted to do a short thing about creation. More importantly, Job 38, and my take on it. I believe God told us these things so that we wouldn't be fooled. Job 38, 1 through 18, the Lord speaks, or Jehovah versus Job. Alright, then the Lord spoke to Job out of the storm, and he said, "Who is this that obscures my plans with words without knowledge? Brace yourself like a man, and I will question you, and you shall answer me. Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? Tell me if you understand. Who marked off its dimensions? Surely you know. Who stretched a measuring line across it? On what were its footings set, or who laid its cornerstone? While the morning stars sang together, and all the angels shouted for joy. Who shut up the sea behind doors when it burst forth from the womb? When I made the clouds its garment and wrapped it in thick darkness, when I fixed limits for it and set its doors and bars in place, when I said, 'This far you may come and no farther, here is where your proud waves halt.' Have you ever given orders to the morning, or shown the dawn its place, that it might take the earth by the edges and shake the wicked out of it? The earth takes shape like clay under a seal. Its features stand out. They're up like those of a garment. The wicked are denied their light, and their upraised arm is broken. Have you journeyed to the springs of the sea, or walked in the recesses of the deep? Have the gates of death been shown to you? Have you seen the gates of the deepest darkness? Have you comprehended the vast expanses of the earth? Tell me if you know all of this. Verse 14, the earth takes shape like clay under a seal. Its features stand out like a garment. That does not sound like a ball to me. At all. That does not sound like a ball. You get your drop of clay. That is a circle. It's a round dish. Stamp it down like clay under a seal. Its features stand out like a garment. Schools, governments, and agencies, they hide the truth. They hide it so they can hide God from us, and they can take our money. They have nothing but liars and deceivers. You have NASA, and you have all of the alphabet agencies, as they're called, the UN. They're just hiding the truth. That they tell us we live on a ball from day one. Yeah, before day one, pre-K, you're told the earth is a ball, so they can push the evolution lies and the Big Bang lies. If they didn't know the truth, why would they have the logos just like that? It's scary. As we get into talk about creation, Genesis 1, now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. Just like this little blob of clay here. Alright? Then you skip to verse 6 in chapter 1. Let there be a vault between the waters to separate the water from the water. So you have nothing. The earth was without form. Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let the dry ground appear, it says in verse 9. Now go back and visualize Job 38, verse 14. The earth takes shape like clay under the seal. Its features stand out like a garment. Also you go into Isaiah chapter 40, verse 21 through 22. You have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. We are told by God, our Creator, that we live on a circle, stamped out like a seal. NASA has made to hide God and steal billions of dollars for a black budget, and all of their ideas come from science fiction minds like Isaac Asimov is quoted saying there's a cult of ignorance in the United States, and there always has been. The strain of anti-intellectualism has been a constant thread winding its way through our political and cultural life, nurtured by the false notion that democracy means that my ignorance is just as good as your knowledge. Our schools are removing and pushing false doctrines and theories as facts to deceive and take God out of our schools. It's time to free yourselves. Put God back in control. We aren't mindlessly spinning through space at unfathomable speeds. We're flat and motionless, always protected. God told us to trust in Him. Trust in His words and not in earthly knowledge. God tells us that what our earth is and what it looks like. But we blindly believe lies. These lies cause people to start wars, allow for rights to be taken from people. If we all open our eyes to the truth of what we really live on and take our lives back from these liars and deceivers, we could have world peace. Grab a floaty, hold hands, and go around our flat created circle. Jesus is coming soon, people. The signs are all around us. Don't blindly follow worldly knowledge, but seek the truth of Jesus Christ. Jesus is coming soon. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Stay vigilant to the signs. Watch what the earth is doing. Trust in God. He told us. He told us what to believe.